wanna let me go, nah, nah, now? Are you saying that to change your mind?
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a Sunday reset and we're going to get the whole house ready for the last week of school. If you're new to my channel, my name is Nicholsen and I love to do all things cooking, cleaning, and decorating, and I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel, and if you're returning, it is so great to see you. Okay guys, let's jump into this crazy day.
When were you gonna tell me that? What am I hearing? It feels like a heart attack. Someone help me catch my breath again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible? Possible. How could we let love go? How could we move on?
To get started, we have just come home from church, so it's around 11:30 on Sunday, and I need to get the house totally set up for Monday morning. I wanted to give you guys a quick tour of what we have going on today. So while I am going to be working in the other room and getting groceries ordered, my husband is finally finishing the stairway. We have been using a product called Beyond Paint to transform this area. I will link the original video of how we did this down below, but it's very easy to use and it just really transformed that space. Starting this week, we are going to be painting the kitchen. I am so excited. I cannot wait to show you guys the transformation. It's incredible. But as you can see, the house is a mess and we need to get organized. So I have already printed up all of my weekly planners, and we are going to sit down and start to get everything pulled together. But before that, let's do a little cat check. We're going to let Ferruccio go outside and play, and I thought you guys would want to see the chickens. We had a crazy windstorm here and their umbrella flew over, but I thought at least we need to go outside and say hi to them.
How could we move on? Move on. Why you wanna let me go? Nah, nah, now. Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know. Nah, nah, now. 'Cause your love made me, baby, go blind. Why are you playing? We ain't got the time.
So there are a couple things I always do every Sunday. The first thing I like to do is do our meal plan and order all the groceries or go grocery shopping. I do both on this particular day to be able to make all the things we need for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for our family of 6. And then I also like to outline our schedule. So I take the kids' calendar, our calendar, my husband's calendar, and my own personal calendar, and I put all of it on one master calendar, and then I block schedule my days for the week. I will link all of these down below. They're free printables available on my website at laurennicholsen.com.
What are you saying? Come on and spit it out. I'm about to lose my mind.
Okay guys, so here's what we have. I'm starting to outline my weekly planner. This is what last week's looked like. So we're all the way down here on Sunday. I put together our weekly meal plan, breakfast and dinners. I think there's a couple things I'm forgetting, but I'll do that. And then the other thing we need to do, so the other thing we want to do is take a look at this. I want to do some restocking. Some of that I think expired, so we'll give it to the chickens. But we're going to want to restock most of these today. Fruit, clean everything out, a couple things like that. I think this week we're going to actually be cleaning this entire thing out and reorganizing it, which would be really exciting. Oh my god, where did these come from? Okay. Hi. What's up, buddy? You hungry? Okay, I gotta feed the cats. But anyway, things are getting low. We were gone during the week, so I need to replenish this. I know we're gonna be doing breakfast burritos, so yeah, I've got plenty. We need some more bread. So we're gonna need some more bread. I'm just gonna do a quick inventory, put an order in to fill up snacks for the week and just get everything we need dialed in. This is the last week before summer or winter break, so that's very exciting, but we need to get everything dialed in here. So we're gonna work on that right now, and then we'll go ahead and put our order in and get it moving.
How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible? Possible. How could we let love go? How could we move on? Move on. Why you wanna let me go? Nah, nah, now. Are you
Once I'm done taking inventory of the pantry, I like to update my grocery list for the week, and then I like to head to the refrigerator and get all of the perishable items that we'll need, like milk and all the vegetables and proteins we'll need for all the recipes. I usually keep a plastic sleeve filled with recipe ideas, a lot of which I like to tweak and make my own. And for the most part, I like to keep all of that in the kitchen so I have things to go through to get inspired during the week. But you can always hit up Pinterest or your favorite cookbook if you're looking for some great recipe ideas for the week.
Cause your love made me go blind. Oh, na, na, na. Oh, na, na, na.
Before I go grocery shopping, I wanted to get the kitchen nice and tidy while the kids are also playing with crafts. And I thought this photo was so beautiful. It looks like the sweetest little living room ever. I just thought it was so cute. I wanted to share it with you guys. But anyway, we're going to clean the kitchen here and just get everything reset before I bring the groceries in and we get everything organized. Tell us in the comments down below, what is your favorite things to do to reset for Sunday? I really like getting our meal plan done. That way I don't stress during the week. We are a family of 6. If you're new here, we have 4 children, and it just makes it so much easier if I know what we're cooking all week and having all the necessary things like breakfast and lunch and all of that ready to go so I don't have to stress about it. I also really love getting my block scheduled together for the week. That way I can prioritize what needs to get done when and where. But tell us in the comments down below, what are your favorite things to do to get you set up for a stress-free week?
You came along, couldn't look away. Somehow you turned my life completely upside down. And since you've been gone, there's no peace of mind. My foolish heart and healing thought I would be fine. No matter where I lay my head, another town, another bed. No matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. No matter who I try to love, it's always you I'm thinking of. No matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you.
Our kids are out of school for about 3 weeks for Christmas break, and I thought it'd be really fun every day to do a theme day. If I do, I will definitely add it to my blog at lauranicholson.com, but I thought like one day we do gingerbread houses, one day we can do beaded necklaces, another day we can do homemade ornaments, just kind of keep the kids busy. We are trying to go screen free at this house, which is kind of difficult when you have 4 kids. They're ranging between 6 and 12, and it's a little bit difficult to keep everybody on task because my 6-year-old doesn't want to do what my 12-year-old's doing. So I thought it'd be fun if we had theme days like baking, cooking, and things like that just to keep the kids busy. I might do a whole video just on how to organize some fun things for the kids to do every single day while they're home.
Your silhouette dancing on the wall. I try to close my eyes, but then I hear you call. Yeah, your perfume that I still can stand. But every time I think these scars about to mend. No matter where I lay my head.
One of my favorite things to do every day of the week is definitely have the floor nice and clean. I'd like to thank Roborock for sponsoring today's video. I've been using Roborock for about 2 years now. If you're been on my channel, you know, because I live for my Dyad and my Roborock. Before I head out to go grocery shopping, I want to actually use my Roborock S7 Max V Ultra, which is a robot vacuum and mop that is able to empty itself, refill the water tank, and wash its own mop. So to get started, I am going to clean out all this nasty, dirty water from the week, and I'm going to put some nice, clean water in. This will actually be the source of water for the vacuum. And underneath, I always like to get this is like the little mop head, nice and clean. You don't have to do this part because this mop actually self-cleans on the docking station, but I always like to clean it. I don't know, it's just a creature of habit, I guess, but you can go ahead and wash it or you don't have to. It will clean itself. But I'm going to get that ready, and then I'll take you over to the dock station so you can see how it all works. What I love about this particular one, they have many different versions of the Roborock, but I particularly like the S7 Max V because it has a 2.5 liter dust bag, which offers 7 weeks of hand-free, convenient cleaning and emptying. It is designed to actually take out pollutants around the house and things like that. So I really do enjoy the fact that I have 7 weeks of cleaning right here. All I have to do is go to my app, pick the area I would like to clean. Right now I'm in the kitchen, so I'm going to clean that particular room, but you can tell the Roborock to clean anywhere in the house you'd like. While the Roborock does have a 3D structure light technology with camera that has obstacle recognition and avoidance technology, I still want to get the house clean, so I'm going to move these stools up above. That way the Roborock can really get into these dirty areas. I always find that the kids' breakfast and everything we eat in this area, there's always little crumbs and things throughout this space, so I want to make sure Roborock can do all the work so I don't have to. But look how clean the floor looks already. I love the fact that it vacuums then mops. It just takes 2 jobs off my plate for the day, and I can run my errands, and when I come home, the kitchen is totally clean. The other thing I love about the Roborock is it has a sonic vibration. It's called a Vibra Rise. It scrubs the floor 3,000 times per minute with a consistently high pressure throughout the clean. It also has an automatic mop lifting, so when it detects carpet, it goes ahead and lifts that mop. That way we don't get the carpet dirty while still cleaning everything around it. That's really important for this space because we've got carpets in and out of this area, so I like to be able to turn the mop on and not mop the carpet, obviously. I have always been thoroughly impressed with this mop and this vacuum. I think it does an incredible job. I also love being able to put it on a routine. Since I'm a very routine-oriented person, I find that the app where I can actually have the Roborock working when I know I'm not going to be in the house is really useful. As you can see, this thing is so tiny but so mighty. Paired with Roborock's upgraded obstacle avoidance technology, their Real Active AI 2.0 acclaimed mopping system, the Vibra Rise, and the extreme suction power, the S7 Max V Ultra is the new standard in robotic cleaning, delivering convenience and powerful cleaning in one single package. If you guys want to check it out, I will put a link down below, and I will reach out to see if I can get a discount code as well. I'll be sharing my dyad here shortly, but for now, I'm going to let the Roborock do what it does, and I'm going to keep cleaning the house.
Another bed. No matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. No matter who I try to love, it's always you I'm thinking of. No matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you. Nobody got the magic touch. How you make my heart rush. Why is that so hard to find? Nothing better than your kiss, something that I can't resist. Can't forget the nights you were mine. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. Still gonna be dreaming of you. No matter where I lay my head, another town, another bed. And no matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you.
Okay guys, so here is what I picked up for this week's grocery haul. I went with some Swiss chard and dino kale for one of our dishes, frozen peas for our chicken pot pies. I did arugula and then a spinach and arugula mix for salads during the week. I did cilantro for tonight's chili. I have some celery, green onions. I'm going to put these on top of our chili and in one of our salads, eggs. These bell peppers are also for tonight's chili as well. I saw that we were running a little low on pasta, so I just got some spaghetti, and I ended up in some penne, and then I ended up getting some bread. They were out of the bread that I usually get, so I just got this, pretty simple. stocked up on half and half orange juice, apple juice for the kids' breakfast, and some Honeycrisp apples. I like to add these if we're doing bacon and eggs one morning. I'll add that as toast. For our fruit this week, I did bananas, grapes, fresh berries, and zucchinis, and honeydew melon. And then I got some extra muffins just in case we have a complicated morning. And then I stocked up on pancake mix because during Christmas break, I'm sure we'll be making pancakes every day. So I got pancake mix and syrup, some extra bars, a bunch of grab-and-go applesauces so I'm not making a bunch of snacks all day. We were also low on toothpaste. I just realized I got the wrong kind. That's weird. And then here is some Belgian waffle making mix. I got some chips and dip for when we're watching the soccer games, and then some extra bars for lunch and cinnamon rolls because we're doing those on Wednesday. And then over here we have, I was running low on curry and ground cumin, which I'll need for my chili. I got chicken for our chicken pot pies. This is for tonight's chili. I'm gonna do short ribs with a demi-glaze and carrots on mashed potatoes. That's gonna be really good. I think I'm doing that Wednesday. And then bacon for breakfast, chicken nuggets, and then I have some wine because this is what I will be cooking, using for my demi-glaze, and then also for my short ribs, which is one of my favorite recipes. I cannot wait to share that with you guys. I think I've shared on my channel before, but it's good enough to share twice. So that's what we've got here. Now what I'm gonna do is come in here and organize everything. Anything that went bad while we were out of town, I can get rid of. Most of this is fine, but like, I think I have some old things in there. So we're gonna pull all these out, clean them, get our vegetables prepped, and get everything put away, and then start cooking.
I was worried you blowed my reputation, but I figured it's not on me. Yeah. The way you're making me shiver, your hands on myself, I keep pulling the trigger, alright. This very finger for people like them. Oh no. Well, darling, on my mind, I'm feeling so fly.
While I was at the grocery store, the kids were doing all kinds of crafts. My girls have started sewing and are going to be learning how to knit over the Christmas break. And it's been so wonderful to see the cute little things they make. We have the elf on the shelf, the boy and girl here at the house. And my daughter, who's 7, made all these beautiful clothes for them. It's so cute. I'm just so in awe of all the creative things these kids do. So I don't mind cleaning up the mess when they are having fun. So we are going to re-clean the living room before we get the groceries all put away and organized.
I'm like a golden crown whirling high up in the sky. Oh, it's the way you make me feel so good right now. It's the way you make me feel so good. Oh.
So while I was cleaning, I realized the kids spilled a bunch of stuff over by the carpet where I just had my Roborock clean. So I am going to grab my Dyad. This is the most amazing vacuum and mop in one. It's a wet and dry vacuum with dual rollers and a Dyad power, which is super, super strong suction. So I'm going to pop this bad boy off its charging station. I just realized that I need to change the water out. One thing I do love about this vacuum is it has a huge reservoir for water, so I can use it probably about 15 times before I need to clean it, but boy, is that some nasty water. So I'm going to clean that out, pop it back in, and then clean up the yogurt spill that's on the floor. If you guys haven't heard of Dyad, this is also made by Roborock. One of the things that makes it pretty incredible is the rollers spin at opposite directions, making it really easy to pick up dirt and spills while it vacuums in one direction and mops in the other. I also love the fact that if I do have a mess, I don't have to turn on my Roborock. I can just grab this and clean up immediately. I don't have to vacuum and then actually mop again. I am always so impressed with how smart this vacuum is. One of the things I like is it has adaptive cleaning solutions, so the suction power and water flow will increase when the vacuum actually detects a mess. So I don't have to go over this 3 or 4 times and get all this yogurt stuck in the actual mop head. It will go ahead and clean it The other cool thing is this mop will actually clean itself. So once you're done, you wash your rollers with the push of a button for self-cleaning so your hands stay clean. All you need to do is add it back to the docking station and push clean, and it actually cleans the head. Sometimes I get nervous about cleaning up messes like this because then my mop head is super dirty, but not with the Dyad. It actually cleans itself, which is pretty incredible. I'm always very impressed with the suction power. I always think things like this, you have breadcrumbs, it's going to get wet with the mop, but it doesn't, because the Dyad actually will vacuum first, then mop. It's a pretty incredible vacuum mop solution. So if you're looking for one, I will link mine down below. A lot of times Roborock will have special like bundles. So you could get the Roborock S7 Max V Ultra plus the Dyad for a better price. One of the other things I want to mention about this vacuum is the vacuum itself is heavy, but it moves so easily with a 180-degree turning head here. Look how easy it is to get underneath all my counters. That way I can mop under there, typically areas where I can't fit another vacuum. This one goes underneath the counters with total ease. I don't know about you guys, but if I have a vacuum in my hand, I cannot help myself but to clean the whole house. I definitely didn't need to remop this area. It is raining. I'll show you guys in a minute. So the kids have been coming in and out of the house, and I saw some footprints and I thought, whatever, I'm just going to go ahead and vacuum. I absolutely love this thing. So I am going to enjoy a little bit of extra time re-cleaning the living room, and then we really do need to keep on with the rest of our day because we have so much more to do.
It's not my fault. No, no, no. The way you make glitter, you drink me like liquor, keep painting the picture, alright. No, I don't care much for people like them. Oh, nah, nah. But darling, on my mind, I'm feeling so fly up in the zone now. I'm like a golden crown, whirling high up in the sky, oh. It's the way you make me feel so good, feel so good right now. It's the way you make me feel so good, oh.
So now that we're done cleaning, I am going to pop this Dyad back on its platform and just push one button, and it will take about 2 minutes to self-clean, which is so awesome and so easy. If you guys want to check it out, it will be in my descriptions down below. I wanted to show you this beautiful rainy day we're having. It's just so magical. I love a nice, cozy, rainy Sunday. So happy I got all my grocery shopping done before the rain came. But let's get the cats in and start putting away our groceries.
Around me like a borderline. Our fortress in the jungle.
I'm still learning how to organize this refrigerator. I really do miss our old refrigerators very much. I think what we're going to end up doing is gutting this kitchen and putting those Z-lines into this house as well. But anyway, I like to have our proteins in one area, our fruits and vegetables in another, and then anything that we use on the daily, like grapes or vegetables for the week, I like to pre-prep, clean, and then I put them in drawers. If you guys would like to have links to any of these, I will put them in the descriptions down below. I get a lot of questions. I like to use this particular colander because instead of wasting the water, it will actually put it inside this little bowl. I can clean everything up and then strain it as needed. I like to use this system. It's always worked well for me, but I will share it all in the descriptions down below. I also like using these drawers because everything is pre-prepped and cut and put away. That way in the morning, if I'm going to be using different vegetables and fruits when I do the kids' bento boxes, I can pull out the necessary drawers I need. They're already cleaned and ready to go, and it just cuts down on time when I am doing things at 6 o'clock in the morning to get the kids ready for school, or it's the end of the day, I'm trying to do homework with the kids and I am trying to make dinner. So if you guys want to check that out, I think I've done a couple videos on how I do that. If I have, I will put them in the description down below. Do remember it's at our old house, so the kitchen system for that house was different than this house, but we'll get it together. 2023, we're going to get this house totally organized and ready for an amazing year.
Baby, we're alright. We don't care much for people like them. We don't care much for people like them. But darling, on my mind, I'm feeling so fly up in the zone now. I'm like a golden crown, whirling high up in the sky,
So here's how everything turned out in the refrigerator for the week. I am ready to go. Now we need to head into the pantry and get our dry goods snacks organized and put away. For the most part, I am pretty stocked for the week. We do have some family events, so I only have to cook 4 dinners this week, but that's how everything turned out in there. And now let's head into the pantry and get our dry goods nice and organized.
From the first time I saw ya, you were not like the others, a cool kind of melody. You rattled my cage without warning, kept it up right till the morning, a new kind of ecstasy. You found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be, a different side of me, yeah.
Here is how everything turned out in the pantry for the week ahead. Everything's nice and clean and organized and ready to go. I honestly cannot wait to come in here and kind of gut this pantry because it's a beautiful space in the house, but there's so much more I want to do in here. So definitely hit the subscribe button so you don't miss all of our organizational videos coming up for 2023. Well, I'm done with that. I definitely wanted to get some food on the table for the kids because they're hungry, so I made some chicken nuggets and I'm going to throw them in a bowl and some fruit for the kids and put that out while I start dinner. Today we're making my favorite chili. This is a smoked brisket chili, but the store that I love to get brisket from was closed today. I have no idea why, so I'm just going to be using a pound of pork and a pound of ground beef, but I will link the recipe down below. You can use any meat you'd like.
Me, like someone pretty neat, a different side of me, yeah.
While the pork and ground beef are cooking in our Dutch oven, I am going to start to get our medley of vegetables ready. So for here, I have 3 different types of beans, and I'm going to add some corn. We're just going to soak this, let it get nice and clean. I'm not going to add this till the very end. I don't like the beans to be too soft. They get a little more al dente if you add them right before you're going to finish your chili. So we're going to let those soak for a little bit, get nice and clean while we start to season our chili. I'm using a taco seasoning with a little bit of cumin. I love cumin, and I also love some spicy cayenne. I use a tiny bit of the cayenne in here. Once the kids have their bowls, then I add it to our individual bowls. That way it doesn't get too spicy. You could also use some fresh chipotle peppers, also super good. I have this recipe linked below, so if you guys want to check it out, definitely download it. It's totally free. I'm going to add some onions, some poblano peppers. I love the richness of the poblano peppers. They maintain like this really crunchy texture to the chili, which I really like. And I also added some red bell peppers. We're going to let all of that simmer down. Then I'm going to throw in a can of diced tomatoes, and to thicken this at the end, we're going to add 8 ounces of tomato paste, but don't do that quite yet. We want to just kind of let all of this just cook together for about an hour. While that's happening, I'm going to put all the dishes away.
With you, there are no stop signs, counting down till we take flight. It's how you make me feel, yeah. Let's call in sick and be lazy. I'm all for doing what's crazy, 'cause you make it real, yeah. You found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be, a different side of me, yeah. You found a different side of me, like someone pretty neat, a different side of me, yeah.
It's around 4:30 and we've gotten so much done, but I also need to go into our bedroom and unpack. My husband and I recently traveled to Chicago to celebrate his birthday with our very, very close friends, and I still have everything sitting on the floor, so we need to go through that, get everything into the laundry room. I am definitely not going to be able to do laundry today. It's just too chaotic, too much going on. My husband is actually out with the kids at this time. They all went to the ice skating rink, and I knew I needed to just spend a little time getting the house tidied up. up. So I am going to unpack and get my dirty closet nice and clean. I love having a beautiful Monday morning, nice and organized and clean. It just helps me start the week on a really solid, positive note.
You're changing me day by day, got me shedding skin. The layers are peeled away, got me moving through time and space. Your magic can't be erased, can't be erased. You'll find a different side of me, the one I'd like to be. A different side of me, yeah, yeah. You'll find a different side of me, like someone pretty neat. A different side of me, yeah, yeah. The one I'd like to be, a different side of me, yeah.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way.
I totally forgot to put the Christmas trees on, so I wanted to get that done before the kids all got home. And I also want to go through all of their lunches. I didn't do it because we weren't actually here on Friday when they got home, but I wanted to go through everything and get it laid out for tomorrow, which we'll do at the end of this video. I really do like to spend a solid 30 minutes every night putting everything together for the next morning. That way I'm not overwhelmed when I wake up. I have a little bit of dishes to do, and I definitely want to check on our chili. About an hour into the simmering portion, if your chili starts to get a little bit dry, you can go ahead and just add some more chicken stock to it, but it really should just have a nice kind of thick consistency. Mine is a little bit runny, so what I'm going to do is actually take the lid off. I'm going to add that 8 ounces of your tomato paste and our beans. That usually thickens it up pretty quickly. For tonight's dinner, I thought it'd be really fun to add some cheese to the top of this, some scallions, fresh cilantro and avocado, and my favorite thing to do is add Fritos, the chili flavored ones, to the top. I don't know why, but this just makes it so crunchy and delicious. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy dinner with the kids, and I'll meet you guys back in here to tidy up and end this day.
In bad times, I know I'll be okay, 'cause I found my way. I found my way. 'Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. 'Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. I found my way.
So the night before, I like to lay out everything I'm going to need for the next morning. I do have a video coming up of a morning when I didn't prep, and it is total chaos. I felt like I was sweating by the time the kids got in the car to go to school. But what I like to do is I'm going to be doing pancakes this morning. It's on my meal plan, so I know everything I'm gonna need. I can lay out everything that isn't perishable. I have plates, cups, everything. Sometimes I'll even set the table, but the kids have some homework over there, so I just ended up leaving it. The other thing I really like to do is lay out all of the kids' lunch boxes and then prep their bento boxes. If you guys are new to my channel, I like to use bento box style lunches. I just think it's fun, and I'll share it with you in an upcoming video. But definitely say hi to Enzo in the comments down below. She is so happy to be cozy in the house while it's pouring rain outside. So I'm going to get everything laid out. I will definitely do a couple bento box lunch AM routines with you guys coming up, so you can see kind of how I prep these. It's nothing fancy. I don't do like anything over the top. It's just really compartmentalizing healthy food choices for the kids, and then I'll add in dry goods on top for snacks for breaks and things like that.
I found my way in bad times. I know I'll be okay, 'cause I found my way.
So here is how everything is laid out for the morning ahead. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and kind of got a glimpse of a day in the life. I am going to blow these candles out and head to bed. I will see you guys in the next video very soon. I hope you're all doing well, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!
'Cause I found